There's a social media meme that says all heroes don't wear capes, meaning you don't have to have superpowers to be a superhero. Everyday acts of kindness are all within our grasp. Topic BCSN loves to explore each week at this time with Unsung Hero.
Hi, Tom Cole for BCSN, and welcome into our Unsung Hero segment, brought to you by the great folks at Team Sports, Bob Eberly and Nick Eberly, and it's something I really enjoy doing on BCSN, and I have two wonderful people for you to meet today, Mr. Dave Hendricks and Rachel Dorn from the Old Newsboys. David, 15 years for you with the Old Newsboys in association. Yep. Rachel, 5. David, you and I have worked closely with the Old Newsboys. You're not a braggadocio guy, but I'll say it for you. You've done a remarkable job. And what the Old Newsboys mean in our community is off the charts. $150,000. Tell the folks where that goes and how you help kids in our community.
Mainly what that money goes toward is, well, unfortunately, the Anderson's closed, but we would allow them to go to the store and they buy brand new coats, brand new shoes. The toddlers get hats and gloves, so they get to go to a store, pick out something brand new, and it just, it gives them a sense, I'm getting something new.
Right.
And it's on us. It's on us from the money we collect from the community.
Yeah, and so you'll have a new arrangement with somebody else.
We do have a new arrangement all set up this year. We're going to go live this week with JCPenney's.
Okay, very cool. And then we thank the Andersons for their
long-time
association and all the great things that they did. And Rachel, you're the chairperson this year for the paper drive.
Yes.
And you've got your 5 years in. I would tell both of you, and I've said this, I've repeated it, a myriad of times. I don't know if there's a more selfless, giving organization in our communities in the Old Newsboys. The men and women that make up your Old Newsboys group, I've worked with you closely, and you don't take a dime. You don't take a penny. Not one penny goes to anybody on the staff, and you just do it out of the goodness. How does that make you feel?
Well, when you can have the turnaround where you know that kids are going to get to go to school because they're warm enough to be able to walk in the snow, you can't really ask for much more than that.
Yeah, and Rachel, that's a salient point. I don't think people in our community realize we unfortunately do have some extreme poverty in our community, and you cover how many schools, Dave?
We're in about 200 schools. I mean, you think of TPS, but we're out in we're in Perrysburg, we're in Maumee, we're in Oregon. Oregon's very, very big for us, but it is, like you said, it's amazing when you see all these things happen.
Right.
People are giving overseas and all this. You don't think about what actually happens at home.
Right.
And it's really unbelievable. I do a lot of stuff myself where I used to hand deliver gift cards to some of these schools or these families, and you just don't realize how much it really is at home.
And it's a simple process for Rachel, for a teacher, for example, in a school and sees a youngster in the winter that is not coming to school appropriately dressed with maybe not a coat or boots or gloves, and it's just a simple call to the Old Newsboys, and the kids get what they need.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's a remarkable organization. You've got November 29th is going to be the Old Newsboys Football Player of the Year and Volleyball Player of the Year. Your drive for your paper drive, you collect once. I mean, you do it right.
Yep.
You do it once. Give me the dates on this, Rachel. When are you going to collect?
Friday, December 1st, from about sun up to sundown. You're going to see people all throughout the city. You'll have the paper sacks on with the orange handles, yellow and red jugs all over the place. So we'll be all around town, scattered up and down the streets inside of different businesses. So it's just a one-time thing, and then we won't bug you again.
Yeah, I love the fact you go once and you do it right, and those red canisters, everybody recognizes them, and everybody knows what the Old Newsboys mean, the men and women who make that organization up, and they really have changed the paradigm in our Toledo community. I've seen it on a daily basis. So on behalf of Team Sports, we've got a real slick little Unsung Hero shirt for you.
All right.
So Dave, there's
Thank
one for you, and I'll let Dave pass to you. Rachel, you're an Unsung also. Congratulations on being the chairperson
Thank you very
for
much.
the paper drive. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
It's an honor to work with the Old
Thank you very
Newsboys. Tom Cole for Unsung Hero.